So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great old...
Kubo! Now, that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ferdinand getting this one clear. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. And this is Bale. Lorenzo Insigne. It's Insigne! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Lorenzo Insigne brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Rafa Silva played towards the other side. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now he's got space here. Batistuta. Lovely bit of skill. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Insigne! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Thiago. Rafa Silva. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Out towards the flank. Roberto... Oh, what a climb! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's through here. Oh, important interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Sanchez. The Netherlands have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Insigne. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's superb. And he's managed to get rid. Sanchez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Kubo. Chance! They've done it! No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. And here's Marmouche. This looks promising. Kubo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a searching pass. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Marmouche. Iwobi. Batistuta chasing after it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lobbed in behind. Good ball over the top. And this is Bale. It's Bale!
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's a goal kick. Marmouche. Good running, strong and purposeful.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
The Netherlands have established themselves in a position of climbs up big. Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Dunk. Vieira. Great vision. And that's gone loose. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back. Threads one in. He's found the way through. Great chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nesta makes the interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bullish header! No mistake! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So is this the start of a comeback?
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Vieira. That's Rijkaard. Vieira. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Vieira. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafa Silva. He's a sharp little ball here. Van der Sar is there to clear. And they're back on the ball again. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that was very necessary.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 8.
The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 22, Toure.
Looking for the run, and he cuts out the supply. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Neatly clipped into space. Batistuta! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
The Netherlands blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Vieira. Odo. He's shifting through the gears here. Bale purring through the gears. And the shot! Deep cross. Up he goes! In for the pieces! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rafa Silva had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that.
Can he finish? Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Ah, that's a fine interception. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. And that's definitely not his best. So, third corner of the game. Odo tries to clear. 4 extra minutes added on. Roberto Carlos.
It's the short.
And that is as far as it goes. The Netherlands can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thiago Alcantara. He's someone who can really control a game from midfield. He's got a sensational range of passing. He's got wonderful vision too. He's no doubt been tasked with creating opportunities for the front players, and he's certainly got all the skills needed to do just that. They'll be expecting a good supply.
I'm thinking, can he finish? He's scored!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So, a breakthrough already. Rafa Silva. Vieira. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vieira. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Thiago, distributed tidily. Thiago. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the shot! Contact was certainly crisp, didn't quite come off.
Yeah, he's the sort that can make the most difficult look quite easy, but that definitely wasn't his very best. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No way through. Looking for the run. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. And the counter is on. And he plays one through. And Batistuta! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Bale! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Yaya Toure knocks it out wide. Rijkaard.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he's managed to get free. Nicely shaped cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The Netherlands with the corner. They're first. And it's Roberto Carlos. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. That's very neat. And this is Thiago. Judge, surely! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Orange County are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Guti, can he get it through? Khan gets it away. And this is Marmoush. Marmoush. Marmoush! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Toure with the clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Passes short and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well done, really robust. Dunk gets across to intercept that. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Threads one in. Odo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
He's had it taken off him. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
The Netherlands really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite...
And the finish! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Thiago. Rafa Silva. Marmoush looking to add to his goal. Marmoush. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Big chance! No, he couldn't get hold of it. A probing pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Beckenbauer. Out of play for a throw. Batistuta's cross. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Roberto Carlos is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And the keeper beats it away. Little pass back. And it's good. And he's had a hit! And the keeper read that really well.
The Netherlands are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
It's their second corner of the game. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Iwobi goes sliding in. The Netherlands have their third corner. Rijkaard clears it away. Batistuta being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafa Silva has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Rooney.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Time and again they are repelled. Now, can they get him away? Tries to play it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Tries a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. Over to the left.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckenbauer. And here's Mbappe. Guti.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bale. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe. He's having a shot! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Marmoush really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
15,
It's become a case of men against boys.
Number 7, Gullit. Number 21.
Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to pass it through. Batistuta is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Marmoush. So what can they make of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Iwobi. He's got away. Good ball, good... Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pinches it off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's had it nicked away. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's a quick free kick. And Seedorf! Oh, terrific save. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. That's a nicely shaped ball. There's the shot! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
The Netherlands playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that is a little... Oh, it's in! Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, nice interception. Kubo. And there goes the final whistle. The Netherlands have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Beckenbauer goes short. That is lovely. Rafa Silva proves just a little bit too strong. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Insigne. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. He won't be happy with that one. Corner then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Kubo. And it's Kubo. To Thiago. Rijkaard. Looking for a runner. Sanchez spots it and intercepts. That could spell trouble. Here comes another cross. Dunk gets it away. Great defending, strong and determined. It's Insigne! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Guti skims one in. Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Kubo gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rafa Silva. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now the ball's gone astray. Rafa Silva. Oh, well played, well played. Ferdinand gets rid without sophistication. Law. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Marmouche. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Beckenbauer. And here's Mbappe. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Batistuta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got away. Roberto Carlos. Lofted in. Keeper's dealt with that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Yaya Toure. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Rijkaard. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, super ball! Oh, all eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Beckenbauer. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Silva. Yaya Toure.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lorenzo Insigne ploughing through the middle. Insigne had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Short changes him with that pass. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. So much. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckenbauer with the short one. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Rijkaard. That is a brilliant interception. The Netherlands still this single goal behind. Oh, it's come loose. Rafa Silva. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Corner number 3 coming up. Punched away. Yaya Toure! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Rijkaard. And here's the chance to counter. And the through ball. And he's been shifted off it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
The Netherlands are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Threads one in. Sanchez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Law. That's good play. Otto picks it up out wide. And now they can clear their lines. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a searching pass. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! And it's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
15,
The Netherlands grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi! It's in for the pieces! It's in! And they're back in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Batistuta looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Dunk calmly anticipates. Rafa Silva quietly revving up. He's had it taken off him. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. It's gone out for a throw-in. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Gets a good foot in there.
3 minutes added time.
That's a good run down the left. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's that. The Netherlands were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. And it's come back out to him. In he goes again! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Thiago. Knocks it, tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Marmoush actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And they've got rid. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Back into the middle. Lovely bit of skill. Kubo! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bale. And the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. That's good play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a little off target. A probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Thiago. Maldini cuts it out. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Dunk gets over and intercepts. Beckenbauer. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Foot in. Roberto Carlos. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Kubo.
Kubo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And that has left him in a heap. Goes for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's superb. And he's had a hit! Well, that has not gone well. Now here's the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Thiago.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rijkaard. That has ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard. Vieira. The message is clear. None shall pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rijkaard has got himself a free kick. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Marmouche. And he's surging through. Goes for a shot! He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves...
And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
A lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow T-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
So once again, we're underway. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now it tries from distance. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, such a clever touch. Great chance! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
And Seedorf! Oh, that wasn't far away. Corner number 2 then. And now they can clear their lines. This looks promising. That is good strength. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Thiago. Thiago! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Guti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Dunk makes the interception. Vieira. Law just eases him off the ball. Sanchez is fouled. Law is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And here's Marmouche. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's gone route one. So what can they make of this? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Dunk gets it away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Guti. And Guti! Oh, split-second reaction.
Guti is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
The Netherlands really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible... Oh, he's been... Chance! And that should get the job done.
The Netherlands may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And he's there to make the challenge. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Seedorf. Lorenzo Insigne has found the net here, of course. And this is Marmouche.
Orange County surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Seedorf. Now it's Thiago. Thiago was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's fabulous. He's come in hard. Sanchez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Beckenbauer kept aware. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Substitution for Netherlands.
He's having a good look here.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Number 13, Riker. Coming on the field, number 14, Seedorf. Number 7, Hullet. Number 22,
Bale!
Substitution in progress.
Short changes him with that pass. Otto. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Cleared without hesitation. Deep cross. Khan claims it. Safe hands.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Sanchez. Now he's off and running. Seedorf wins the duel this time. And that's going to be a booking. Ferdinand receives it in a good position here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now this, and it's Bale.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Dunk has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
And now as good a time as any to pull level. And this is takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
It's a good look. It's a mighty effort! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. The Netherlands, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.
I'm afraid to tell you.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.